Washington Commanders taking on the LA Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And let him in control. Watch him become a god.
Set. Whoa, you idiot. Bring up. Set.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They get right out on the first play and attack the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Pass out left, finds Johnston. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. The Chargers in 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Down to the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
This offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the 2 of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
And again, Herbert. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Trey Palmer, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
Chargers 7, Commanders nothing.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
18 Cardinal.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from Eagles draft. Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
7 yards there and a first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 down at the 31. Now Daniels. Pass incomplete. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Throwing now is Daniels. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. To throw is Daniels. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Travis Etienne, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against him with one of their own. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone. Touchback here.
35-yard line.
Charger drive about to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Doesn't matter whether it's zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, if I haven't said it before, I'm certainly saying it now. No one throws a prettier deep ball than Justin Herbert. This thing's on a rope, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7.
Commanders 14, Chargers 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
He's got it at the 15. A big play there for LA. And even 50 yards.
He's already got 1 touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Forced out to his left. This will be caught just inside the 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Herbert. Flushed out right. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark it down officially at the 34. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Come on.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show you.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Check, man. Let's go now.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
18 rattle. 60 Bobcat.
They go play action. Daniels. And he's caught. Breaks the tackle. Now Allen. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
brings up 2nd Chargers 40-yard line.
Pass caught. It's Lane with it. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Daniels looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 36 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 21-14.
Chargers 14.
The Dicker field goal. He's back out, ready to send it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Herbert now. That one complete to McConkey. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A very solid gain of 27.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Herbert. That's complete to Palmer. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Commanders' 33.
Now it's Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 32 on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Ladd McConkey there to make the grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
That ties the game.
Extra point by York is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Stuffing him behind the line there. That's Dayon Henley. Really nice play. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He finds his man. Complete. That's Lane. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Ready? Hey!
Straight ahead, ETN. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's a 2nd and 8. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A 3-yard gain.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 3rd down, here's Hampton. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
First down, Commander.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Cougar 19! Johnny Wyatt! Go!
Off the play fake, Daniels. Flush to his right. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Panther 11! Panther 11!
Here's Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
And the Commander's first down.
On first down, hits Hampton. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Lane. And he takes it in for a Commander's touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
21.
Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And they do finally get it, but he takes it to the 25.
It's a gain of 40. The Chargers first down.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to throw. Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
He's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Points certainly not at a premium here.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. To the air goes Daniels. Finding Harris over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Yeah, he'll try to run with this. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Award that tackle for loss to the linebacker, Denzel Perryman. Boy, the pursuit there, terrific from the linebacking core.
Oh, it certainly was, because so many times on an option play, you'll see a linebacker make a beeline for the quarterback and then zip, one cut, and he's grasping it air. But this time, he locked in on him the whole way, took an excellent angle, and his grasp came up with the quarterback.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Hop 70, hop 70, cut 19, cut 19. 79 Broncos.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. They'll look to throw here on first down. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it second down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Finds his man over the middle. It's likely. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now Daniels. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Well, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Open man, right side. That's McConkey. That's good. A completion there for 7 yards. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made in Washington's 18. A good pickup there at 22. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Hey, count. Go.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Here's Herbert. Pass out left finds Johnston. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston from 6 yards away. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. A beautiful fake. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Out They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Hampton. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 42, Chargers 28.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Touchdown! A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. Officially, it's a one-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. In this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
60, 60, 60. 40, 70. 19, Wyatt.
On fourth down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Turn it over. The Commanders win for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Go. Yep. Cap.
Herbert to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Now Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate it. It's a tough defense presented against you. It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Pushes past him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. What a nice little gain. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you've got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Line.
Herbert going to throw. And he is across and in for the score. And now they get tied the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And that touchdown means a decision has to be made. Do they kick the PAT and tie it up, or do they go for 2 and try and win it right now?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So the first chance of this overtime will go to Washington as we are back underway. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it will quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lane. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Inside the 20. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Extra point try now from Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score. Commanders 49. Chargers 42.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock.
The Charger drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
Herbert going to change the play here.
Hey, Catholic.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
11 more yards. That's another
Herbert.
Chargers 1st down.
Being chased out left.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. You give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Herbert now. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. New York now for the extra point. And he's able to put it through. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And running with power here.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
To number 14.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
And we're always looking for that elusive term, momentum, aren't we? And I think they're building it with the back-to-back completions. Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws, get it to their playmakers, and see what happens.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
this a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Now 2nd and 3. He's going to try and do this himself. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime, as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner.
A 43-yard attempt.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Commanders are going to win this football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Commanders, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.